When Ramana Maharshi was asked by his prominent student, Swami, what is tapas? And the student who asked him that was a highly established priest, well versed in all the Vedas and the arts, with students of his own, accomplished, respected, revered, advanced, a scholar, a meditator, a puja expert. Within the hierarchy of the temple, a person of stature. But that person, very honestly, with all that stature, went to his guru and said, Swami, he didn't say these words, but I'm saying them to indicate his state of mind. Swami, there's something missing. I know all these Vedas, but there's something missing. So, Swami, what is tapas? And Ramana's answer are words of complete genius. He said, if one watches from whence the notion I arises, the mind is absorbed in that. That is tapas. Now, in that sentence, there's a key word. The key word is notion. If one watches where the notion, why would someone say notion? If one watches where the notion I arises, the mind's absorbed in that. In other words, the Vijnanamaya kosha, which manifests as the experience me, a little I with a dot. That's the notion. And if in the tapas one, the meditator watches, perceives from whence that has arisen, in other words, out of which power has that arisen? What is the source power out of which that object has arisen? Then the mind is absorbed in that source power. In other words, the notion that Vijnanamaya kosha is me, that has arisen out of the primary first power, I. That power on which we are dedicating our tapas here today. And if the meditator watches that, then the notion is absorbed back into that power. Or that power itself is seen as the first place. Now, there's nothing wrong with Vijnanamaya kosha. That would be insane. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. You would not want to be without it. It's wonderful, as is all the rest. Nothing wrong with any of these objects. All the objects are part of the human experience. The only issue for the meditator is the sense of identity itself. So rather than feeling I am, the looker looking and the watcher watching, and the discriminator discriminating, and the intellect choosing, rather than feeling I am those things, then those things are happening as functions, operating freely in the grandeur and the wonder and the exquisite nature of this human experience.